Hello everyone, I am Raundler and you're watching Leeds United versus Manchester City Premier League. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third-party footage, assets or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self-produced for entertainment purpose only.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Like a 5-4-1.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be full defence.
Underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things.
James is fouled. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Justin. Victory. Foden. Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, such a clever touch. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Harrison. Justin. James. Tanaka. Ampadu. Bogle. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Harrison. Ampadu. Tanaka. Ampadu. Tanaka. He's on it. Can he get away? Calvert-Lewin has been caught there. It's a foul. It's a great ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Savinho. Foden. Rodri. Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Victory. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tanaka. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Tries to get it clear. Foden. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared away. Bernardo Silva goes short. Haaland's cross. Can he finish? Tried the volley, but no.
Foden really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. Nice control. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. And here's Foden. Gets it away. Ignoring. Nice physical challenge. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Harrison. Justin. James. Ampadu. An early chance there, first of the game.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Bogle. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! And that has been clubbed away. Bogle. Oh, he's found support out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ampadu. Justin. Now it's James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Carvalho. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Savinho. It's Bernardo Silva. Calvert-Lewin. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bernardo Silva. Calvert-Lewin. Savinho. Probing pass. Glory. Swings it across. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Aim forwards. And here's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodon. Justin. Ampadu. Bogle. Bornau. Tanaka. Foden. Moved on forwards. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Bogle. Savinho. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Looks to the other side. Foden. That's good play. And it's Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Savinho. Oh, that's nice. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Justin. Rodon. Tanaka. Bogle. Harrison. Harrison. Great run on the overlap here. Showing good feet. Haaland. Glory. Foden. Lewis. Glory. And here's Haaland! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ampadu, played towards the other side. James. Tanaka. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Lovely feet. Harrison. Savinho. Foden. Proves too strong. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodon. Bornau. Tanaka. Ampadu. Harrison. Ampadu. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. James. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Ampadu. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri with the clearance. That is lovely. Ampadu. Played out to the right. Ball comes in. Rodri, gently done. Savinho. Rodri. Haaland. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Tanaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodon. James. Rodon. Justin. James. Justin. Might be danger here. Calvert-Lewin! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. That's very neat. Tanaka. Now here's the delivery. Savinho.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
James. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Caresses it through. Lewis getting this one clear. Ampadu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Foden. And it's Lewis. Lewis puts the ball in. Bogle. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brilliantly cut out. Vardiol. Ignoring. And here's Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Bogle. And here's Calvert-Lewin. James! You can get that clear. Justin. James. Ampadu. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he goes cross-field. Lewis. It's Bernardo Silva. Ampadu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bornau forwards and with intent. Driving on, a real charge here. Stones clears it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And it's Bogle. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he shoot? Could be danger here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Savinho. And here's Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Bogle. Harrison. Justin. James. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Savinho. Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Savinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Justin. Tanaka. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's Bogle. Played into the middle.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Bogle clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! Same again, same outcome. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tanaka. James. Oh, that's neat. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Calvert-Lewin is flagged offside. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Tanaka. Justin. James. Justin. James. Tanaka. Stones can get it clear. Ampadu does really well to win the ball there. And here's Harrison. Savinho. Lewis. Bernardo Silva succumbs to the pressure. Harrison. Brunau. Ampadu. Bogle. Ampadu. Bogle chasing after it. Harrison. Ampadu. Harrison. James. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he's going direct. And it's Tanaka. And here's Harrison. Out to the right. Very nicely done. defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. His defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Over to the left, and here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Savinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rodon is there, and he can get that clear. Tanaka tries to think it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones. Nouri looks to the other side. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ampadu. Back into the middle. Ampadu. And it's Justin. Justin. He is just caressing the ball. Tanaka. Ampadu. Tanaka. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank. And here's Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Foden, kick. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Clearly not happy with that. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. here's Harrison. Harrison knocks it out wide. And here's Harrison. Harrison! He's missed, but not by that far.
Harrison is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Now it's Savinho. Goes down, but nothing given. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Bogle. Harrison. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva. James. Bogle. Rodon. Tanaka. Ampadu. And it's Bogle. Harrison. Ampadu. Harrison. Bogle. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's gone for the shot. Oh, he's hit the bar! Bernardo Silva. Bogle. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Played out wide. That's tidy. James has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Tanaka. Bogle. And it's Bogle. Harrison. There's the shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho going full tilt down the left. That's the throw. Now it's Savinho. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Foden! Lewis. Wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Lewis made out towards the right wing. Rodri. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Out towards the flank. And it's Lewis. And here's Bernardo Silva. James. Proves too strong. And here's Haaland. Calmly anticipates. And here's Savinho. Tries a deft little ball. Justin can get it clear. Lewis. Now it's Savinho. Savinho. Oh, good spread. Foden plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tanaka. Bogle. Ampadu. Played towards the other side. James. Searching passes played there. What a throw in. The pass is intercepted. It's going to be another throw. Ampadu played with finesse. Yeah, that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Savinho. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. Bogle with the clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Savinho. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tanaka. Justin. James. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's nice. And it's Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodri. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Foden, gently done. Bogle. Almost half an hour in now. Burnau. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodri. Oh, nice touch. Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance! That carried quite a threat. James. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Ampadu. Tanaka. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nouri. Savinho. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri. Lewis. He slings it in. Bogle. Bogle making good progress on the right-hand side. Tanaka. James. Justin. Tanaka. Bogle. Harrison. Tanaka. Ampadu. Knocks it out wide. That's good play. And here's Harrison. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a good cross. Tanaka. Ampadu. Bogle. And that has been cleared. Tanaka plays it short. James. Tanaka. Foden. Rodri. Savinho. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Foden. James. Rodon. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Nice control. And it's Justin. Justin. James in acres of space out wide. Can he deliver? Now who's going to be first to this? Now then, the ball's come loose. Showing good feet. Harrison. Tanaka. Now it's James. Justin. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Very nicely done. Played in by Foden. And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva. Cross goes in there. And the keeper beats it away. It's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. Chooses to go back.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Justin. James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Foden. Foden carries the ball down the right. Foden plays it in. Punched away. Harrison. Harrison. Bogle. Oh, that's neat. Savinho. Looks to the other side. Foden. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Foden. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! Harrison. Savinho. And it goes cross-field. And it's Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Bogle. Harrison. Tanaka. Justin. Harrison. Bogle. Tanaka. Justin. Tanaka. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Glory. Played towards the other side. Foden. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's had a shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tanaka. Harrison. Harrison chips it through. Calvert-Lewin, and he's gone backward here. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho chooses to go cross-field. And it's Lewis. Harrison. Justin. James. Rodon shifted upfield. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Foden. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Tanaka, Justin, James, James. Oh, such a clever touch. Tanaka. Haaland. Savinho. And here's Savinho. And it's caught up.
Rodri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ignoring. Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Lewis. James wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Justin.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Haaland. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ampadu attempts a clearance. Ignoring. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Justin. Haaland. Lewis. Ignoring. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Savinho. Rodon tries to clear. James. Ampadu. Justin. James. Lewis. Foden.
Lewis.
Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Glory.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri.
Lewis.
And here's Foden. And here's Foden. Aimed in towards the centre. Foden. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot!
No, he's missed it. He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Justin, aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's a fighting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva.
Glory.
Looks to the other side. Foden.
Lewis.
Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Ampadu. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Savinho! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bogle. Ampadu. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Tanaka. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Ball swung in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vardiol with the clearance. Moved on forwards. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. A chance to play it in. Shoots!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward. Rodon. Justin. Ampadu. Bogle. Tanaka. Ampadu forwards and with intent. Rodri wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Bogle. Ampadu shifted upfield. James. Ampadu gently done. Harrison. And it's Bogle. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vardiol. 4 extra minutes added on. Savinho. Burnau. Tanaka. Justin. James. Harrison. He's being urged to shoot. Nori. Looking here to chip it through. Savinho. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bogle. And he's making progress on the ball. And it's Bogle. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's hoisted clear. Ampadu. Bogle. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Bernardo Silva gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Great chance! They are right back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day. worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Burnau. Nuri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. That is lovely. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Crossfield changing the point of attack. Nuri. Savinho looking to get on the end of this. Bernardo Silva. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Foden. Played out to the right. Surely now! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tanaka. Bogle. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. Savinho's cross. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's in! Foden, back when it goes. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Tanaka. Justin. James. Ampadu. Moved on forwards. Foden. Vardiol. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Foden. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Played in by Foden. Ampadu. Harrison. Ampadu. Harrison. Tanaka. Justin. Tanaka. And that is as far as they're going to go. Savinho. And it's played forward. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tanaka. Rodon. Rodon forwards and with intent. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Foden. Foden plays it in. James. Justin. Ampadu. Bogle. Ampadu. And he goes cross-field. Justin. Burnau. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tanaka. Bogle. Played towards the other side. Justin. James. Tanaka. Ampadu. Bogle. And here's Harrison. No, he's overshot the green. Rodri. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Foden. Foden looking for options. Lewis looks to the other side. And they've got rid. Ball is over the line. Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done. And the shot! Haaland. Ampadu. Tanaka. Justin. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Harrison is onto it in a flash. Savinho. Vardiol. Vardiol chooses to go cross-field. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Bernardo Silva probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Burnau. Tanaka. Justin. Burnau. And it's played forward. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. And he goes cross-field. Rodri, that's a delicate pass. Foden looking to run onto it. Ampadu. Tanaka. Ampadu. James. Justin. Tanaka. Ampadu. Harrison. Justin. Now it's James. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Tanaka. And here's Harrison. Harrison laid out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Rodri. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the shot! So who's he picking out?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ampadu. Tanaka. Ampadu. Bogle. Rodon. Justin. James. Justin. James. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shooting! Oh, that is rather wayward. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lewis chooses to go cross-field. Nouri. And it's Rodri. And here's Haaland. Danger averted for now. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Looks to the other side. Played towards the other side. Nouri. Sabinho. And here's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! Justin. Calvert-Lewin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Justin is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewis. And here's Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Ampadu. Bogle. Harrison. Rodri. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lobbed in behind. He's through here. James. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. James. Crossed in again. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Savino. Vardiol. And he goes cross-field. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Savino. Rodon attempts a clearance. Oh, look at the space here. Firmly met. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Takes the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Rodon clears it away. And it's Rodri. And Bernardo Silva! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ampadu. Rodon. Tanaka. Tanaka chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Haaland on 2 now and looking for 3. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Oh, nice touch. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Foden. Haaland.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Rodon. James. Ampadu. And it's Bogle. Savinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Haaland. Cleared away. And that's a throw. Nouri. Time to deliver. Oh, that's nice. Savinho. Oh, it's played into the area. He's cut it out. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin. And there's the shot! Decent enough try.
Calvert-Lewin has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bogle. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And here's Savinho. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's found him in space. Savinho. Great defending, strong and determined. There are a few waiting for it. Savinho. Nice control. And it's Bernardo Silva. James. Ampadu. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nouri. Savinho. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
Bernardo Silva really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Justin. James. Justin goes on a charge down the left. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Savinho. Ampadu wins the duel this time. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tanaka. James. Bernardo Silva. It's run loose here. Tanaka. James was on a run down the left wing. Lewis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Clears it away. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. And with this urge to nibble away, I think
The ref is spelling it out for him now. Foden! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So the lead now is 2. They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Bogle. Harrison. Harrison hurtling down that right flank. Tanaka. And it's Ampadu. Harrison. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, head out towards the right wing. In it comes. Keeper's dealt with that. James. Justin. James. Justin. Tanaka. Bogle. Ampadu. Bogle. Harrison. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Rodri. And here's hot chance to shoot! Bogle getting this one clear.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bogle. Tanaka. Tanaka forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Aim forwards. Foden. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tanaka. Bogle. Harrison. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Savinho. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Rodri. Foden. Head over towards the opposite flank. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ampadu. Bogle. Harrison. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden looking up to see who wants it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Not one of his best. Ampadu. James. Rodon. Justin. James. Harrison. Proves too strong. Ignoring. Savinho looks to the other side. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tanaka. James. Justin. Tanaka. James. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! James! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. Serves up across. Ruben Dias. And here's Savinho. So who's he picking out? Savinho delivers the ball. Ignoring. Delivered in. James. Bogle. Harrison. Ampadu. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. And it's Bogle. Harrison. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. Harrison. Bogle looking to hit the byline here. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Foden shifted upfield. Foot in. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Is there any surprise? A shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Bornau. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's an excellent interception.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foden. Nouri. Shot a goal! And the ball, they could be caught out here. Savinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri. And it's Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Lovely feet. Savinho. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice interception, well timed. James. Rodon. James. James. Tanaka. James providing an outlet on that flank. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And it's played forward. Foden. Lewis charging forward down that flank. That's tidy. And here's Haaland. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bogle. Tanaka. And it's Justin. Justin. Tanaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Savinho succumbs to the pressure. Tanaka. James. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust. James. Justin. James. Justin. James. Justin. James. James. Tanaka. And here's Calvert-Lewin. That's going to go a long way. Played towards the other side. Justin. That's good play. 75 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho driving forward. Foden. Lewis picks it up now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bogle. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Justin. Now it's James. James. Lewis, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Stones gets it away. Savinho, gently done. Foden. Rodon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Justin. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rodri forwards and with intent. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Foden. Played out wide. Lewis drives forward on the overlap. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Foden. And here's and he'll shoot here! He should have put that one away.
Tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Justin. Rodon. Justin. James. Now then, the ball's come loose. James. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Cleared away. Haaland is steaming forward. Sabinho. Haaland! Haaland! Justin gets good distance on it. Glory. Now it's Savino. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Lewis really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Starting to look like a done deal now. Rodon. James. Burnau. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden. Sabinho. Thinks about the shot. Justin. Glory. Looks to the other side. And here's Haaland. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Bogle. Harrison. James. Justin. Foden. Foden. Foden, full tilt down the right-hand side. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to clear it. Tanaka. Harrison. Out to the right. Harrison ploughing through the middle. And here's Harrison. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. And here's Harrison. Played into the middle. Decent chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? It's gone for a throw-in. Harrison. Bogle. Crossed into the middle. Real chance! He'll try to keep this alive. It's made its way to him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Bernardo Silva clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him. Guardiola with the clearance. He's got space in the area. Savinho. Foden. Harrison. James. Justin. James. Tanaka. Now he's got space here. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Foden. He has found the way through. And that is out of play. James. Tanaka. Harrison. Harrison shifted upfield. And it's Bogle. Oh, a delicate chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Drilled in low. Takes a shot! Cleared away. It Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Great work on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Lewis.
Lewis. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Foden. That's a corner kick. Climbs up big! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodon forwards and with intent. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. James. Justin. Bogle. Now it's Harrison. Harrison. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nouri. Foden. Calvert-Lewin. Well, that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Haaland. And here's Foden. Nice control. And it's Lewis. Calvert-Lewin. Nouri. Sabinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden. Lewis. Nouri. And here's Haaland. And he shoots! Lacking in accuracy. Tanaka. James. Rodon. Justin. James. Justin. Bogle. Justin. James. Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's a chance for a shot! Dornau gets it clear. They've played it short. Savinho's cross. Oh, what a climb! Just needed better contact. Tanaka. Stones. Vardiol. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Aim forwards. Stones. Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tanaka does really well to win the ball there. Nice physical challenge. Haaland. Savinho. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Harrison could have here their final chance. And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. And he thumps it clear. James. Justin. James. James finds himself offside. Vardiol. Vardiol gently done. Savinho. Now it's Savinho. And he shoots! James. Stones cuts out the pass. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Ignoring. Bornau is there, and he can get that clear. That has been cut short. Harrison. That's a nicely weighted pass. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Justin. Calvert-Lewin. Out to the left it goes. Tanaka. Foden gets a foot in here. Haaland. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodon. Justin. Foden. Ignoring. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Harrison. Bogle. Rodon. James. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Lewis. Tanaka. Calvert-Lewin. Justin. James. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Nouri. Savinho. Vardiol. Lewis. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's Lewis. That's tidy. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Haaland opts to play it back. Savinho. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Harrison. Stones gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. And here's Haaland. Savinho. That's very neat. James. Harrison. James. Harrison. Out towards the flank. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Now it's Harrison. Haaland. Haaland. This is promising. Harrison. Tanaka. James. Savinho. Lewis. Foden. Foden shifted upfield. Now it's Savinho. Harrison. Harrison. That has been knocked clear. Savinho. Haaland going full steam ahead down the left flank. Over to the left. Haaland has it in a wide position. Nouri. And it's Lewis. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. They've played it short. Rodon gets it away. Lewis. Oh, what a ball! Haaland! Great football, shot and save. And it's hoisted clear. Succumbs to the pressure. That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. Nori. Savinho. Bogle. Justin, James, that is lovely. Can he get onto this? James, Foden, Savinho, that's really well manoeuvred. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Foden. Lewis. James does really well to win the ball there. Rodon. James. Justin. Going to be disappointed with that. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Harrison. Knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Played out to the right. And it's Justin. James, he is onto this. And he's heaved it away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble